Hi, in this video we're going to talk about the best percentage. By the end of this video you should be able to find percentages of quantities based on this best percent. So let's start using it. What is the best percentage, do you think? Do you think it could be 50%? Maybe 100%? 25? 1%? Nope, it's 10%. Yep, 10%. But why 10%? Well, 10% is 1/10, that's why. Who cares? Well, I care. But to find 10% of something, we just need to find 1/10 of it, and that means just dividing by 10. It's that easy. Well, dividing by 10 is easy because all we need to do is take off the last zero of a number if it ends with a zero. Well, here are some examples. If I wanted you to find 10% of these numbers here, they all end in a zero. I start with $40 and I want to find 10%. All I have to do is take off that last zero. That's what dividing by 10 is. And I get $4. It is that easy. Yes, it is. So let's try another one. $500. I want to find 10%, so I take that zero off the end and I'm left with $50. This is why I like 10% so much. It's so easy to work with. Here's $1,490. I want to find 10%, so I take the zero off the end and I get $149. But what if the number doesn't end with a zero? Not all numbers end in zero. Well, if we don't end as a zero, then what we need to do is take our decimal point and move it back to the left one spot. That's what dividing by 10 is. So let me give you some more examples. Let's say I wanted you to find 10% of these three numbers. I'll start with $8.50 and I'll find 10% by moving the decimal point back one spot to the left. That's how you divide by 10. So 10% of $8.50 is 85 cents. But what if I want to find 10% of $13? There's no decimal point. Well, remember from the previous video, our decimal point is just after the units column, which means it's just to the right of that 3. If I move it back one spot, my decimal point will now be between the 1 and the 3, meaning that 10% is $1.3 or $1.30. For 80 cents, if I want to find 10% of that, I take my decimal point, I move it back to the left one spot, so 10% is 8 cents or $0.08. So who cares if that's how you find 10%? Well, I do, and you should too, because once you find 10%, there are so many more that you can find. But that's going to be in the next video. So what should you write from this video? Well, we've got these 5 dot points, so pause the video and write these 5 dot points. Then we're going to move on to writing down the 3 examples that let us see what happens when the number ends with a 0, and these 3 examples about when they don't necessarily end in a 0. So that's it. Hopefully now you can find percentages of quantities based on 10% and look forward to the next video, which allows you to do so much more with this awesome percentage, number 10.